This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This is from Bossip and the Bossip staff, and the article is by HipHopObama. It says a black man was charged with a felony assault after being attacked and threatened with lynching hate crime. Okay? Let me reiterate that this is not for children. So if you are under the age of 18, please exit this video because it is not for you. With that being said, it says in African American vernacular English, we call this some fuck shit. Okay? Um, Article starts off by saying this country never fails to find a way to do black folks dirty. They've mastered this shit. No point intended. Last July, we reported on a black man named V. Booker who was targeted in a potential hate crime when he was accosted, attacked, and threatened with lynching. Okay? By two white men, Sean Purdy and Jerry Edwards Cox. Both men have been subsequently charged with a hate crime, and that's what makes this story that much more infuriating. According to the Washington Post, Booker and his attorneys stood outside of the Bloomington, Indiana courthouse to announce that Monroe County Special Prosecutor Sonia L. has charged him, the victim, with felony and misdemeanor trespassing. What? Okay, right. So it continues to say that the lawyers also said that L hasn't presented a shred of evidence to indict Booker. Needless to say, I think I feel a lawsuit coming on. Uh, Defamation for sure. It depends. But in the statement, it says it is unprecedented. Attorney Kathleen L. said at the news conference on Monday, I've been practicing well over 30 years in this state, and I have never seen a special prosecutor open a new case and file charges a year later. Okay? Booker believes these charges are retribution for his refusal to do the mediation with the two men, signed a coincidentally agreement, and wait for it, publicly forgive them. What? Publicly forgive them. Imagine having to publicly forgive the men who wanted to murder you in order to not be charged in your own lynching attempt. Wow. Crazy stuff, right? In another statement, it goes on to say the entire year the special prosecution has pressured and bullied me at every turn that if I didn't engage in the justice, if I didn't let the charges be dismissed, that she would charge me, Booker said. It wasn't out of any new evidence or any shocking revelation. It was simply that once a black man telling a white person no, and they were going to be punished. Man. For her part, Lee Learcamp said that the Booker is presumed innocent and had this to say in a statement. That being said, unlike Mr. Booker, I ethically restrained from commenting upon the evidence prior to the presentation at trial. Lee Lamp, well, I apologize for butchering our name, but L said, I am doing my best to apply the law to the facts available to me and to follow the principle that we are a nation of laws, not men. Which men? Sure, Jan. Short story all in all, but it's It's always something. You can't really be free, and then they expect people to believe that they free and they have equal rights. Well, apparently, if you're the gentleman in question that I'm talking about, you have no freedom, you have no right, you have no right to even make a decision that you don't want to forgive the people, the very people that were going to ultimately attempt to take your life. It's so crazy. You know what I mean? It's like saying without saying, oh yeah, I charged these two men with a crime, but in the same token, you're gonna sit there and be like, well, you have to forgive them. I want you to do that, and then as soon as he say no, he gets charged with a crime. Like, what part of the justice system is this? Like she literally should be brought up and reviewed, and possibly have her, prosecuting duties stripped away from her. Like, where does this happen? If anybody else knows of a story of this happening in their city, please drop down in the comments and let me know what's going on. Very odd indeed, very unjust indeed, very, personal indeed in nature. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining my video. As always, I would like you to drop down and give me your comments, how you feel about this story, and we're going to keep it moving right along to the next video. Until then, you guys.